I had this sketch in my sketchbook which I created when I really had no idea what to draw and just to really spend time drawing, and today I have it in front of me because I created it initially to like color it and learn some coloring techniques and just have fun and experiment and to make a huge learning experience out of it. Do some more rule breaking by using watercolor on non-watercolor paper again, and then just really also just enjoying the texture of color pencils. Let's get started. So I think I'm gonna paint, color the dress like this baby turquoise blue. That's what I like to call it. So I made the sketch with this purple color and I colored in the hair and everything. This is like my color palette. I'm just gonna start shading the dress slightly. I'm gonna use my kneaded eraser though. Kind of like lighten the details. I think those areas are a little bit too late to color in, but I don't want to erase it completely. I want like some of the purple to show through. I think it might add make an interesting effect. But I don't know, like, let's see what happens. I was trying to create a mock-up of this too because I just realized that I can't, figure out the colors, which I already told before, and I've tried creating this, but this was too small to like plop the colors on, so I did another one which is right here, and I'm just gonna plop on this blue just as I did here. If you've seen my starting my sketchbook video, in that like I started the base colors with color pencils and I go with watercolor on top. Of course this is not like watercolor paper, but who cares? I've like done this a lot. Like back then when I did not have watercolor paper, I did not know what watercolor paper was. Yeah, I've just done that a lot, and let's just say I'm kind of experienced
in using non-watercolor paper for watercolory things. But you can like use them like crazy though. It's very limited amount of possibilities that you can get with it. So if you're planning to do what I'm doing, just keep that in mind.
Disgusting. So I kind of imagine the hair being blonde-ish because that's the color palette I'm going for. But that's like way too yellow. I might add a gray in it. I'm not sure. And after this, I'm just like, I don't know. I just don't know what to do.
So I'm gonna just use this orange as a very light version for the skin tone. This kind of reminds me of, our older childhood days when you would kind of like just take that orange crayon or color pencil and be like, we're gonna use this for the skin tone because we have no peach or, I don't know, whatever colors. Did you even know a color called peach existed? I don't know. I do have a peach here, but, I'm just trying to go with the color palette or something. I just layer that. Oh, it looks ugly. I'm literally a kid right now. Oh my. Put some blush right there. Make it pinky. Yay, I'm a little kid in kindergarten sketching out something.
That's what my mock-up's gonna look like, so yeah. I have these other blues here. I'm just gonna try and put that for the boots. But let's see. I think I might want to incorporate the pink somewhere.
What do you do next? Should I add pink here? Because I think I should. I added it.
Now you can do nothing. Okay, this is getting intense. The thing with this drawing is that I just made a watercolor painting for another video which has a similar color palette, and I just don't want it to end up looking the same or like they're sisters or something, because
that's gonna be kind of boring for me, I think. So I want to kind of keep it different, which is why I'm like struggling so much to just plop colors on here. Maybe add those. Oh no, that wasn't a good choice. I don't know where this is going. Dun, 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 dun.
okay, I am so depressed. I don't know what to do.
I don't know where this is gonna go. This is literally a challenge right now. I literally like have no comfort zone. But I guess that's what makes things interesting. I have to make another mock-up.
Okay, so I think the only thing we can do right now is to just, you know, take out a bunch of colors like these that I already chose. Kind of just experiment, splotch
Some colors on there and see what happens. Get through the challenges together.
have some fun, and in the end just call it a learning experience. Admire its potentials, kind of close it and walk away.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna just start off with the skin color. Okay, so I'm not, as I said earlier,
I'm not gonna kind of eliminate the purple from existence because I want it to shine through. I want it to be there. I think it might look interesting. Just no.
okay, honestly, this scares me like to death, but
I'm just gonna push through. This is a humongous challenge. I know it might not seem like a humongous thing,
but it is. Like, I think I'm so used to planning out stuff that this is kind of scary. Oh my god. I cannot imagine what we're gonna do today or the after tomorrow. I mean, you see all this at once, but I'm kind of working on it, you know, in days. I think I'm just gonna go with peach as a base color, basically, for these things too. This is my sketchbook, and I think I have to give myself some permission to experiment. I sort of want to rub that off, shall we? Here. This is where kneaded erasers come in handy. Kind of shape it to get the area. This is so helpful. I'm like so glad I bought one. I thought it was kind of unnecessary, but this is a lifesaver. Look at that. You can just easily rub off or like pick up extra pigment without, you know, being afraid of rubbing out the parts that you don't want to. Yeah. Oh, I think I'm liking that better. Oh, I'm so glad I wiped out the ugly brown from existence. I mean, I might bring it back in the picture again. It might be a part of the story again. but it's not gonna be the way it was before. It's probably gonna be a part of the hair, like, I'm not sure. As I said, this is a journey. We haven't figured out its aspects yet. I mean, trying to figure it out is not gonna help me, since, well, I'm just gonna try to make it perfect and perfect and perfect. That's not gonna happen, so we're just gonna see what we end up with. The purple, I think, kind of really is complementing this peach. It kind of makes it look more of a pinkish peach than an orangish peach. But I think for the hands, somehow it's more orangish.
Shall I just like cover it up completely first or something? Kind of mixing up a muted pink right now. Like, use this vibrant little thing, put it there, use some peach. Well, I don't directly usually do that, but just for demonstration. And I'll just use some of this green to like mute it, and it also kind of makes it more cohesive when it comes together, I think. And I think I'm just gonna kind of put it for the little teddy bear. So I think I could try to incorporate some yellow here and there. Not only will it look a little nice and give some visual interest, I don't know, it might just save this painting.
I think everything else was just kind of okay, except for the dress. You're gonna fill up the little spaces. It really looks like her dress is made of some sort of forestry thing. Oh god. top part though, it just looks pretty nice.
So I was like thinking maybe I could kind of create contrast in the piece by like doing everything in almost abstract splotchy way while keeping the skin kind of smooth with less watercolor, because I think the more watercolors is gonna be more splotchy since this paper is not watercolor material.
Done this before, but it hasn't reacted. This. And just thinking, I really wanted the eyes to be blue, so I just want to like kind of try it out. Okay. Right now, I wish I could zoom in and I had the undo button and stuff. Even though I'm not a digital artist, I've been doing something digitally lately. Actually, like I might have at least done like 11 portraits digitally. I mean, edited it digitally.
I'm starting to like this, so I kind of took my break, which was basically kind of reflecting on what I was doing. I felt like I spoiled the sketch, and if you didn't see what happened right here, yeah, so I try to take the pink color I mixed and kind of go over it to kind of see if it kind of reduced the colors, vibrancy, saturation, but that happened, and then I kind of like frantically was dabbing with the tissue, and then I did find out, I mean I did know that it would kind of, you know, kind of do that, but I thought it kind of looked nice for some reason at the back of my head, which totally doesn't make sense when you're destroying paper. I don't know, it's kind of, well, interesting, but I must say I like these. So I'm currently thinking about kind of slightly increasing the darkness for the objects around her so that her dress is gonna look, you know, lighter in comparison. That's like a little trick right there in case you ever go too dark with something.
Maybe add some purple because I think it just makes things pop. Everything up.
Kind of like that. So I was thinking about how I could incorporate this blue into other areas. I mean, I could like go in with some of the dark areas and kind of just put some blue in there. It's not a big deal. Could use some white to kind of lighten up some areas. I don't think I should have gone with white too early, but I did. I just like this area, like around this little thing. I don't know why I was singing Christmassy songs, so it's just October and it's like totally the opposite season. Okay, I cannot stop. No, I do not want to bring in the violet. Like right now the top part just looks completely different from the downside. I mean the skirt, whatever. So I'm like so confused because I have like no idea. I don't know what to do. I am just totally confused. And sort of edit here smudge out the yellows. That does not look good. At this point, I'm eyeballing stuff because I don't know. I don't know what I'd be doing, what I should be doing if I weren't doing this. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And kind of trusting my instincts to do the magic. I'm just... So finally we have the end result right here, and we got it after pushing through a lot of doubt and indecisiveness of not knowing what to color it with. But anyway, I must say the end was like the end process and just kind of pretty fun. I had fun with the textures and everything, and this is the end result. Yeet. So this is how it looks, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. Yeah. So this is what I meant by like playing around with textures. Like I really like how this bottom part of the dress turned out, and like this entire area basically, and I like this little teddy bear purse she has hung around her. And yeah, I had fun like putting in different colors like of the sunset and stuff in there, and then going over it with this little brown.
Yep, I'm very happy with it, and I can proudly add it. I mean, it's proudly a part of the many colored sketches and stuff I've done in this sketchbook. And I'm so glad you came along with me. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys for coming along with me on the process of this, on the journey, especially for those of you who drew along or like watched the entire video. If you drew along something and you want to let me know, make sure to put it down in the comments. I'd love to see what you drew, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, I hope this inspires you like keep pushing and like experiment, and know that everything is a learning experience, but this one was especially a learning experience.
It's very blunt, yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you sketch yourself a rosy picture, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you again, and bye!